We want to start with a look at a big storm that's on track to hammer parts of Asia. Forecasters say that Super Typhoon Usagi is the strongest storm that's been recorded on the planet so far this year. It's expected to pass just south of Taiwan on Saturday. Well, let's go to Jenny now with more. Jenny, you've been looking at the track of Usagi at the World Weather Centre. First of all, just explain to us what we mean when we talk about a super typhoon.
A super typhoon is the strength of the winds, it's the power of the winds, and of course in different parts of the world, Andrew and Patricia, good morning to you both, different regions name their storms differently. So this is why this is called a super typhoon, because we have now got winds in excess of, in fact you can see here, 260. So winds in excess of 220 kilometres an hour instantly make this a super typhoon. Here's a different image of the same storm. This of course coming from NASA, and just look at the size of this. So you can see the diameter over 1,000 kilometres. So it is having a big reach, this particular storm, and of course it's so very, very strong, and as you've indeed said, it is the strongest storm on the entire planet so far this year, and that is often the case with storms around the world. They're very, very often the strongest over there in Asia. They've got a big expanse of ocean. These storms have a lot of room to actually develop and become vast and very, very strong. So winds right now 260 kilometres an hour, the sustained winds, gusts of 315 kilometres an hour, and this is the forecast track. Now it is moving at a fairly good speed, 19 kilometres an hour. It's one of the reasons you can see the forecast track is actually looking sort of fairly certain. This cone of uncertainty, if you like, or possibility, shall we say, is looking fairly narrow for the next couple of days, and indeed pushing to the north of the Philippines and just to the south of Taiwan, but close enough to really have some impact. And just look at the perfect symmetry of the centre of this storm. It is so very strong within the centre, and of course it'll have an impact on Taiwan. You can see how the isobars really change as it actually comes in contact with the topography of that country, Taipei. We've got some long delays here beginning already Friday evening with the strength and the power of the storm. The rain, of course, the thunderstorms beginning to come down, and just look at this. It really is just going to linger along the mountains of Taiwan in particular, and the amount of rain that's going to come down, well, it is just going to be staggering. The next 48 hours getting on, as you can see here, for over 350 millimetres. So a storm we're all going to watch very closely, Andrew and Patricia, particularly because this storm, as you can see, if it continues on this track, it is heading towards Hong Kong, probably during Sunday as well.
Are we talking about a direct hit on Hong Kong, potentially?
You know, I'm not going to say a direct hit. It is too far away from that. It is Friday for you right now, Friday morning. We're looking ahead as far as Sunday. A lot can happen during that time, but if it continues on this track, it's going to have very, very close. It will be losing some of its strength, both of you. I must tell you that. It'll lose some of its power. It's very unlikely a storm will maintain this strength and this size, but it'll be a very powerful storm and very, very close to Hong Kong. That much at this point looks pretty certain.